Hey guys, I'm back for a quick video. Something happened today. Okay, that I need to let you guys know so you keep this on your radar. Okay, for some of us, about 5 months ago, we were visited by vengeful spirits or spirits that need they need reason to attack you. Like a third party also slander on you, say you stole something, or you're greedy, or you're just something weird, right? That's something that you've done against them, and that they need the spirit to. It was either a spirit or it was a practitioner to go against you, right? To try to ruin your life, right? So uh, they couldn't they couldn't accomplish uh, what they set out to do, and it caused them to be in uh, how do I say, they owe for something that they did to you. They owe the spirit, this practitioner, or they have a bruised ego, something, right? But they have this energy on them, right? This energy they can't get rid of, and they have to try to prove you to be a bad person. They have to. It's something that they're running on some sort of demon time. Okay, they're possessed, and they don't even realize it. How possessed they've been for a very long time. So this is just an example. Okay, they couldn't prove that I was a bad person, that I was a thief, I was, I stole money or something like that, right? So what they're trying to do, they're trying to come back around and they're trying to rework it. They're broke. They owe people. They owe the spirit realm a debt as well. Stuff's coming due, and they have to try to ship that off to someone, and that's you. All right. So I walk out of my apartment today, and here's a lineup of like $1 bills and a $2 bill down here at the end, right? So what do? I pick it up, I kick it in the office, and I let them know, hey, somebody lost their money, somebody dropped it outside. See, what they were trying to do is basically, and this is an example, okay, what they would be trying to do. So keep your eyes open for this. All right, this is just an example. This came to me today. Okay, what they would try to do is have you take the money and spend it. So it would hex you. It would hex or jinx or whatever you want to call it, would hex you and it'd mark you, right? As a thief or whatever they send your way, it'd mark you, right? Well, see, I do the right thing. I don't need other people's money. I don't need to pick it up. Oh, I'm gonna spend it, put it in my pocket. No, I'm gonna return it to its owner. But since the owner's not there, I'll leave it in the closest place that they could come get it. See, that's how I act. I act out of the heart, really out of the heart space. Because for one, if it's not mine, I don't want it. If it's not meant for me, I don't want it. You know what I mean? That comes with ties. It comes from hidden stuff. And you need to watch out for that stuff, guys. Because people set stuff up like that. It's the energy that's exchanged. Like, I'm going to take it, all right, that I already have money. I'm going to take it and go spend it greedily or keep it for myself. And, to where they can lie to the spirit realm, say, he stole my money, and they come around, his energy or their energy is on your money. You get what I'm saying, guys? It's all a representation or uh, an example. Uh, but now, if I would have taken that one off and spent it, I would open myself up to owing, even though somebody dropped the money. You know what I mean? Drop the money. It's representation. It's what it represents, right? So if a person wants the money, it's in the office. It's not me. I don't have it. I wash my hands of it, right? I did the right thing. Somebody really lost their money and want to come back looking for it. The office is right there. They can walk in and say, "Hey, I dropped my money." You know, but if you pick up money on the ground, guys, that's not yours. You have to watch out for that. You have to watch out. There's attachments that come with that. Even if somebody honestly lost it. See, now what brings me back to the representation of somebody being broke is that if somebody was coming at me, right, with that, they only have $7 or $5 to do it with, to entrap me, to buy me $7. You get what I'm saying? They really think that we're boo boo a fool. Like we're really that hard up and that stupid to fall for that okey doke. Like, no, guys, what's not yours, don't take it. Don't take it. You're better than that. You've worked really hard to get where you're at. Really. It just goes to show me that this person that would try to come back around is broke. They only have seven, or excuse me, I don't know why I keep saying seven. It was $3, a $2 bill, and a half $1 bill. Yeah, one was ripped in half, right? So, anyways, yeah, it's just it's that they're desperate right now, guys. You have to remember that, guys. They're desperate right now, and they have to get this energy off their back. They have to get this off their back. They're in a very dark place. But you know what? That's where they put themselves. You have to remember that, guys. That's where they put themselves. That's what they wanted for you. You know, even if it wasn't that was what they were trying to do with me, I did the right thing anyways, right? Because it's the right thing to do. I'm not gonna take what's not mine. That's not me. That's not my path. That's not my purpose. That's not alignment. God will provide for me. My ancestors, my guardians, my angels, everybody will provide for me. Make sure I have everything that I need. So why would I need $5 that were laying on the ground? You know what I mean? But that's how desperate they are, and they really think that that's the type of person you are. Even if this happened for me to tell you to watch out, okay. But see, I'm letting you know this because people will try to do that to you. They'll come back around, they'll tell the spirit realm, oh, he took my money, da da da, and his energy's on, or their energy's on that money. You know what I mean? It's like the spirit realm ain't dumb. It's not. And if they do any work, they're going to make sure they do it for the right reasons and that it's true. You know what I mean? Remember that, guys, okay? So I'm just getting on here to let you guys know that there are people, and I feel it, guys. There are people around who are trying to come back around for another helping, and don't give it that energy. Don't even pay it the attention. I'm bringing this to you because I want you to be able to keep your eyes peeled enough to where you can focus on your life without having to worry and look everywhere. You'll see the sign now. You'll see it in front of you. It's going to be some kind of financial. It's going to be an overpayment to something maybe, or something that they can come back and say he took it. You know what I mean? They want to test your integrity. They want to test your honor. You're better than that. You're stronger than that. You've come far. You've come so far that you're not willing to give away your integrity for $5, for $100, $1,000. You're not going to do that. You're not. And they're broke right now. That's what that money, that amount of money, the $5, that's what it represents, guys, is that they're broke. They are really broke, and this is their last ditch effort, or they're working alone, and no one wants to help them. Hence, they don't have the money to do it. They can entrap you. Like also another example, I've been getting packages in my mail for the same person within the same week. They don't even live here. I guess they suppose they lived here before. No, what they're trying to do is get me to hold on to the package, open it up, peer inside or something, so they can entrap me. They might try to do that to you because that's a federal offense, even though they sent the package to my address. You know what I mean? They're they're trying to do that, and I know who did it, and you know what? I don't feel any sort of bad for them for what's happening in their life right now. Because if you guys knew exactly what they did to many other people, it wrench your stomach. It would if I'm not going to say many other people. I can tell you what happened to me and what was meant for me. It would wrench your stomach. It would curdle your blood, and But you know what? I was willing to drop it and go forward in my life and to cut ties and all that and keep going. But no, they want to keep coming back around. They want to keep it's they owe not just the 3D, they owe the spirit realm a lot. I know it. But see, what they don't realize is what was done against me for so long trained me to be hip to what's going on, to know better. See, I sure enough made sure I turned that money in, or not that money, yes, that money and the packages that just happened to be in my mailbox, just sent to me or sent to this address. You know what I mean? Like, this energy just will go back to them. See, they keep what these people do, guys, is they keep stacking up more debt, thinking they're not gonna pay it back. That's not gonna come due. And what happened to me, like I said, what has happened to me in my past had trained me to be at this moment so I could reach out to you and say, hey, look, they really are trying these things, guys. They're doing it in subtler ways. They're not gang stalking you. They're not doing that. They're trying to get you in a way they can call with a random, like a hot tip or something, you know what I mean? Or they can like do it from afar and do it with a cam or a phone and, you know, watch you picking it up, stuff like that. And see, they're broke because these packages, I could tell there was nothing really in them, but it was in a box where it looked like, oh, I gotta look in and see what's in there and stuff. See, they're broke. They have no money. All the people have jumped ship because they really went against chosen ones, good hearts, kind-hearted people that have love in the deepest depths of their selves, in their soul, pure gold, pure love, pure honesty and integrity. See, all these people don't want that person's karma. They don't want to pick up what that person's putting down. They don't want it. And I'm sure they've warned them over and over again, don't do it. And they've washed their hands of that person. But see, they still owe this debt so much that the only way they can do this is by trying to get you to commit some little thing to where they can prove them right. Like, or prove themselves to be right. Like, no, what, dude? Come on, man. I don't need your $5. I don't need your little tiny packages. God's got me. The universe has got the biggest package in the world coming to me. The biggest, a life of love and happiness and pure honesty. Like, as long as you stay on track and doing the right things on a daily, guys, you'll get everything back. Anything that's back to you tenfold. Anything taken from you because you don't steal. You don't open packages that aren't yours. You don't do it. You have integrity, a backbone. You're honest. Everything that this person is not, and everybody around them has seen them for who they are. Yeah, they have seen them for who they exactly are. And their guts probably, they probably ran. It's kind of like they probably ran with this person, right? And he was one who would find, or they were the people who, this person was the person that would find the marks, the targets, and build them up to these evil, like they would make a file of evilness and it's all doctored and all, all conjured up because the person wanted to reap the benefits, wanted to reap that money. It's like Mother Teresa, just imagine this, Mother Teresa with $1 million, this person is going to make Mother Teresa look like trash because she has that money. So they're making this big file about Mother Teresa, what she's done and how evil she is, to have these unsuspecting people who think they're doing the just and right thing. Like they're balancing out the universe, right? By kicking down a bad person or something, when that's not it. How many other files did this person come up with? How many other people did this person make them look bad just so they could get at their money? Defamation, slander, like how much did they really create, narrative did they create of these people so they can get at their money and have these people as their muscle? It's uh you're dealing with an evil person who has run its course. They can't do no harm anymore. They can't. They have no money. Their reputation is gone. It's all gone because they went up against you when you didn't need it. You didn't call for it. It was unnecessary. See, that's where they got greedy. They got egotistical. They owe people stuff. They went all in on a chosen one, a person of God, lying to all these people to create you into being a bad person. Well, you know what that is? That's full blown karma. That is probably a definition of what karma is. And what's even worse is that these people who thought they were doing right to the universe, You know what I mean? Making things balanced and equal and using their gifts, thinking they're helping out behind the scenes and making stuff right. No. You know what I mean? It makes you know how bad that makes them feel? This person doesn't. He doesn't know how bad that really makes a person feel that they were doing something good, like it was justified when it wasn't. That's like a gut punch. You know what I mean? Because there are people in this world who do stuff behind the scenes to equal things out, like to leverage things, you know? Like that show Leverage. There are people like this in the world that do that. In many cases it is called for, you know what I mean? Uh and that's what they think they were doing. And now look, $5, some packages, dude. Like I'm gonna sell my soul for some. No, dude, no, no. I have my integrity, dude. You know, and that's why I come to you with this knowledge because this person's time it's run its course. You know what I mean? They've they've been ousted. You know, they got everything they sowed. You know what I mean? And I'm not putting them down. And I'm not. Oh, I told you so. Oh, no, 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 none of that. No, I know how it feels to be low, down and out. Not that, not because of what he did, but what I'm saying is that person's in a dark place right now. But that was something they had created for themselves, really. Because I know who I am. I know what I do. I know what I'm. I know me, and it didn't warrant any of it. It was just saw me as a mark and wanted to create any narrative they could, and that's what they tried doing to you. But just stand your ground. Don't fall for the okey dokes. Don't fall for any of that, guys. Stand your ground. Stand in your power. Stand in your light and your love. And I'm telling you, you will persevere. And everything that was ever taken from you will come back tenfold. Mm, just know it. Know it. You know, none of us in this world are perfect. All right. Uh, but when we got into our awakening and we found out who we truly were, and we dedicated ourselves to doing God's work, dedicated ourselves to doing honest things to other people. And I'm not going to say it hurt what they did and what they were trying to create. It's disappointing how far a person would take it to line their own pockets, knowing darn well they were in the wrong. And how many other people they drug along with them just to line their little pockets. It's an eye opener, guys. I ain't gonna sell myself out for no $5. That's no, I'm not even gonna say it's an yeah. I'm gonna say it's an insult. That's insulting. It really is. It could have been $1 million in a briefcase laying somewhere. And I still would have found the owner. That's the type of person I am. I'm not gonna take the money and go off to some foreign country and you know what I mean. No, I'm gonna make sure because you can turn it in if nobody comes in for it that can prove it's theirs. It goes to you. I know what universal law is. I know what the law is. I follow that. And you know what? By doing that, that saved me probably a heartache or a headache today. Me automatically doing the right thing by following God and in His path kept me out of a lot of heartache and a lot of headaches. Imagine that to go take me like pick up the money and then go spend it. Then it what hexes and it curses my money flow, and then it proves somebody else like their lie. You know what I mean? It's far reaching, but the levels they'll go, it's I know I do the right thing. As long as you do the right thing, guys, just know what's not yours, don't take it. And if it's lost money, you pick it up, you turn it into the closest vicinity anybody can walk into and say, hey, did I drop this? You get what I'm saying? Because if somebody did lose that money, and they came back looking for it. When they liked it, know that they turned it in and they can go in and grab it. See, that's where the test of that person comes into play. You know what I mean? They walk in that office, they find the money. Hey, you know what I mean? If they really want that money, really lost it, they'd go find it. But anyways, that's enough for this video. I hope that helps prepare you for what's going on. Just don't be a fool. Don't. You know, if somebody did lose money, it's on the ground. Turn it into the closest vicinity that could be held accountable for the money if somebody comes back to grab it. That's being responsible. That's returning the money to the person that lost it without having to go on YouTube and Facebook and all that. Hey, somebody lost $5 here. What's the numbers on the $1 bills? You know what I mean? That's doing right in the eyes of the Lord. That's doing right in the eyes of the universe. Really. That diffuses whatever weirdo thing this person tried doing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If I'm not right and my spidey senses ain't right on this one, at least I did the right thing and somebody can come back and get their money. You know what I mean? And I'm coming out here and I'm able to tell you what might happen in your life so you can prepare yourself so you don't fall into a trap or a snare. That's what we do. We help each other. You know what I mean? From right here, we help each other. And that's what I'm giving you is this advice, these words of wisdom, encouragement, and knowing that I see you for who you are and what you do. Thank you for stopping by and listening. And please like, share, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Until next time, and I will be doing another video. I'm doing another video tonight. I'm gonna get down. It's gonna be 8 of 10. So we're almost there, guys. All right. So I'll see you guys back here in a little while. God bless. Praise Jesus, and keep the faith. If it